nation has persevered through the leadership and sacrifice of both men and women who have served or are currently serving in our armed forces. We'd like to now invite both veterans and current military personnel in attendance to please stand and be recognized this evening. And a nice round of applause to our veterans. We thank you for your service to our great nation. Fans, also at this time, let us all stand, rise, take off our hats as we turn to the flag for tonight's presentation of colors by the Taunton High School Air Force Junior ROTC on the direction of Master Sergeant Dave LaPlante and the playing of our national anthem by the Taunton High School Band under the direction of Mr. Dan McKenzie. The North Attleboro Red Rocketeers are coached by head coach Mr. Michael Strachan, and our Taunton Tigers coached by head coach Mr. Brad Sidwell. Thank you all for your cooperation and best of luck to both teams this evening. Fans, also across our nation, we are celebrating National Officials Appreciation Week. Again, thank you to all of our linesmen, referees, umpires, in all of our sports across Taunton High School.
Hello and welcome to tonight's Friday Night Lights game between the Taunton Tigers and the Bombardier, the Rocketeers, the North Attleboro Rocketeers. I'm Zachary Johnson along with my host, Matthew Clayman, as the Rocketeers kick it off. Squib kick brings it to about the 40-yard line. Matt, what are you expecting for tonight's game?
Obviously, we got two good here. We got two good teams here today. We're looking for a good matchup, and obviously a very competitive game. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, here at Alexo, it's going to be a great game. Second game here at the newly revamped stadium. Just looking forward to a great night tonight. Just as quarterback Jacob Leonard leads the Tigers offense onto the field. First down and 10 for the Tigers. Handoff to Bautista, takes it to the left. Only about a gain of 1.
Obviously, both teams here are coming off wins, so it's going to be interesting to see how they come back tonight. If they still have that same, energy in the fire to keep going.
Yeah, Taunton had a blowout win, 46-14 in the Tiger Bowl, they call it, against Oliver Ames. As that
one wasn't all that close, though.
Yeah, not at all. And North Attleboro's win against Foxborough, 19-14. Short pass to the left, caught for about a gain of 5. Brings it out to about the 45. That's number 9, Malachi McCady, as he gets his first target today. Jacob Leonard has been having a great season this year. Quarterback for the Tigers, just been doing all he's been needing to do. Has had 10 touchdowns, tied for second in the Hawk. Only quarterback with more is who we saw last time, Lions for Franklin. But he's been getting his job done.
Yeah, that was a real duel we saw last week. Two great quarterbacks.
2 weeks ago, but yeah, it was definitely a great job. About 3rd and 6. Leonard drops back down the middle, caught by number 3 Toron, wrestled down and around the 40, at around the 45-yard line.
It's a good pickup on 3rd down. Really gets you feeling good about the offense.
Yeah, just a great strike. Saw him open down the middle and hit his target. Toron has been tearing up the Hawk this year. He's just been everything they've needed him to be. He was a big name that was called all last year, and he's being called again this year. He has 7 touchdowns. He has really 70% of Leonard's touchdowns. Short pass again to Toron. And incomplete. Looks like it was almost intercepted there.
Whew, that was close.
Yeah, just a little screenplay that malfunctioned there. Here's the Tigers again on 2nd and 10. As Malachi Johnson, who had a big game last week with 2 touchdowns around. He had 3 carries for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns last year. His co-part, Brian Bautista, who we'll see a lot, he was in earlier, got a carry. He had 9 carries for 88 yards and 3 touchdowns against OA. Just a big running game for them. 2nd down, motion by the Tigers. Handoff to Johnson. Punch right up the middle. It's a gain of 3.
Those 2 running backs, Johnson and Batista, they really add a good dynamic to the offense.
Yeah, they've been doing everything they've needed to. They've added this different level of versatility, and you'll see them all subbed on different locations. You'll see Johnson more on the goal line, Bautista more midfield or back. Just a lot of versatility from this Tigers team, and that's what they've been doing most of the year.
It's been to their benefit, really. Throws the other team off. You don't know what to expect.
Exactly. And Leonard's been controlling this team very well. The Tigers are 4-2 to start the year. 0-2 in the Hawk, but the hardest competitors that they're going to see all year, KP and Franklin. As Leonard drops back. Short pass to the right. Incomplete intended for Mullen. Against Franklin, he had a big pass to Mullen to start the game. Just got them rolling. Couldn't keep that energy into the second half, but definitely had a great game as the Tigers end their possession here. Brandon on the kick. Booted to the 15-yard line. Taken. Fumble. And that's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Just kind of rolled there. Great hit by the Tigers.
It's a close call there. That's why you never give up on a play.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't see the guy. Came up from behind him and just got him. And North Attleboro takes the field. Hand off to the left. Wrestled down at the 27-yard line. No huddle offense here. Fumbled the snap. Rushed by the Tigers. Surrounded and tackled at the 25. Just a little bit of a get-me-over passes. Quarterback just fumbled the ball. Couldn't hold on to it.
North Attleboro's been a little sloppy to start the game after that faulty return. Almost fumbled that. Give
Yeah,
the Con back the ball, and just that play right there.
yeah, they've just been playing a little sloppy as it's 3rd and 11.
Not exactly the execution you're looking for to start the game.
Conrad rolls right, throws the pass for the first down. Just a good little play there. And they're going to give him the first down. Goes to number 4, Reed Collins. Just been playing very well. After a sloppy start, got something going there. Quick pass to the left, and right off his hands. Couldn't catch it, just a little high for number 8.
Again, that was close. That lasted there a little longer. Thought could have picked that up for interception.
Exactly. That was for number 8, De Silva. That just got right past his reaches. Again, 2nd and 10. Motion for De Silva. Conrad takes a snap, rolls right. Little dump pass. And intercepted by the Tigers. That's a Tigers possession. It's a one-handed catch by number 24.
You could really see that coming. After the first few plays, North Attleboro just seemed out of sorts, and there it is right there at the play. Interception.
It's number 22, Ethan Harris. Just read it like a book. Made a great play. You'll see that a lot with Ethan. He's just a very, very versatile player. He has great hands. He's fast. He's strong. He does everything on this team.
And now the Tigers are going to be on North Attleboro territory here, so they'll be looking to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, after not a great first drive, they get the ball back here in great field position. Quick motion. Hand it off to Johnson. Tackled for a gain of none. Brings them back to where they were. Fought for that extra yard to even get back to the line of scrimmage. Good job by Johnson just to get there. Thanks for tuning in to the Taunton TN Network. Here for our 2nd installment of this year. For a great game. As Leonard takes a snap, hands it off to Johnson, punches it down the middle, brings him to the 45.
So the running game isn't doing much right now, so...
Yeah, this is where Sidwell likes to get creative. Mm-hmm. He likes to try and bring something in. It's 3rd and 8. And now they're just in a spot where they're trying to figure out what to do here.
This is one of those crucial spots. You look for Toron here.
Exactly. He's been their go-to target. He's been everything they've needed. He's a long ball threat, and if Leonard can get it to him, you can see a touchdown here because that's not something that they're expecting. But North Attleboro, this is their first time playing Taunton since 2015.
Wow.
A matchup that hasn't been seen in a while. Leonard takes a snap, drops back, swarms, and just throws it away. Nothing there. Into the direction of McCady. Just couldn't get anything there. There is a flag on the field, though. Don't know exactly what this flag is. Holding on the Tigers. That's what the flag comes out to be.
Yeah, not exactly what you want after recovery by your defense.
Definitely not.
That last penalty assessed against the Tiger offense. That'll push them back.
Pushes them back, but first down is kept. It's 3rd and 18
about the 50
for the
right
Tigers.
Now, yep.
Yeah, it brings them to the 15, the 50. As brings them into a much worse situation. They would have rather had that 4th down on opponent territory. This becomes punt territory if if it comes to that. But it also gives them a bit of creativity with what they want to do here. They have a lot of options, not a lot to lose if they take a deep shot.
You could play it safe, but here's one of those chances you want to surprise the defense.
Yeah, 4 receivers out wide. Leonard looks to Sherion and dropped. Just out of his range, a little bit behind him. As the Tigers special teams comes on, that brings Brandon on to punt.
It's obviously not what you want to see there, but it's better to avoid a potential turnover by being too risky.
Yeah, they did what they could, and just being very, just not being too aggressive, as there is a flag on the play in the backfield. As North Attleboro feeds the ball at the 25-yard line, but there is a flag thrown.
There's obviously some discussion here.
Yeah, it looks like it could be in the Rocketeers, but still unknown here. As the Tiger special teams tracks further up the field, while the Rocketeers still stay on the sideline. In other news, number 75, Nathan LaPlante, who's been sidelined for a few games here, just committed to Bryant University to play D1 football. Excited for him. Looking to see him back on the field soon. Just a bad leg injury has sidelined him for a few games.
Yeah, we want to wish him well on his future endeavors.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully a long football career.
For sure, he's been an absolute force on the Tiger defense for a long time, and he's going to be an absolute force on the Bulldogs next year. As Attleboro does take possession. North Attleboro takes possession at the 20-yard line. As the Rocketeers hand it off right down the middle, cuts left, brings it to about the 30-yard line for a first down.
Number 2, Sean Boyle with the carry.
Good play by Boyle, just cutting out to the
Just in this first quarter, we've seen the Rocketeers. I think they've been obviously more successful in the run game than the Tigers, so it might be something they look forward to using the rest of the game.
Pressure Nathan Schultz with that last carry.
There's Nathan Schultz as it's brought down.
Again, big
And
run.
Just a big run by Schultz. Kicked it right up the middle. The quarterback is actually number 5, Chase Rasoli. Sorry for that. As the Tigers trying to hold him here with 5:05 left on the clock in the first quarter. Still a scoreless game. Quick motion. Handoff right down the middle. And swarmed by the Tigers. It's number 2 again. That's Schultz.
It's 3 straight run here. It's 3 straight runs in this drive right now.
Just trying to figure something out. It's been working. The O-line has been holding up pretty well. Pretty big front for them. Bigger than the Tigers right now. And they've just been opening that gap for them.
Number 44, Greg.
Sorsoli takes the snap again. Fakes the handoff, rolls out right. Looking deep. Swarmed by a group of Tigers and wrestled down.
Just looked like he couldn't find an option there. He was looking into the middle, but I think he saw too many Tigers.
Yeah, exactly. Not a sack, but just
Number 26, Dom Kessel.
couldn't get anything gained there as Kessel led the Tigers in order to get that runner down. The quarterback, that's for Soli. Just hasn't been able to do anything passing. Neither team has been able to get get much. Just been a game of defense. Very good defense by both teams, but that's all they can do. Currently trying to pick away. Handoff again. Tackle at the 49. That's number 44. De Silva. That's number 44 for them. That's fourth. As that brings us to 4th and 2nd. 4th and 2 to go. As the punt unit has been brought out for the Rocketeers.
They obviously could go forward here, but
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
with a 0-0 game right now, you don't want to let the other team get an advantage if you don't get it.
Exactly.
We've seen that a lot in the NFL lately. Teams going for it on 4th down. Thinking the analytics.
Yeah, exactly.
There's more risk. Like the better chances are getting the 4th down.
All these sports with the advanced analytics, different things have been trying to be figured out with everything, and it's just always an evolving game.
You just don't want too much, though. You don't want it taking over the game.
Yep. The Tigers start in their own territory at their own 24. But analytics has become a big part. You've seen this with every team in the NFL, everything actually. Analytics have just been a big idea in all these games. Many people are getting hired just for this. So Leonard takes the snap, runs it right down the middle, cuts left. That's Bautista for a gain of 2. Second and 7 for the Tigers. Leonard coming back. Just been trying to piece away. They're one big play away from breaking this scoring spell open, and they have a lot of big names that can just do that for you. You have a lot of big hitters.
A lot of explosive targets out there, yeah.
Exactly. Fakes the handoff, spins, takes it past the first down, stiff arm, brings it up to the 42. Great play by Leonard. Just getting crafty there. You don't see that a lot from him. Those quarterback runs, but he can do that. He's not necessarily this running quarterback, but he can definitely do that.
Clearly a design run there, and I think I saw something on the Rocketeers defense that they almost seemed afraid to hit him there.
Yeah, just took off and got that good spin and looked like they thought he was going to slide down, but nope. Went to take the hit and did very well.
Took what he could get.
Exactly. Tigers on their own 42. 3 receivers out wide. Fullback motions. Fakes the handoff again. Charges into the middle. Brings him to the 45. It's a gain of 3. Brings him to 2nd and 7.
Defense was a little more on top of it there. They weren't going to let that happen again.
Yeah, they knew what once you would do that, you have that idea that that's what's going to happen again. As Leonard tracks back on. Just a great defensive game so far. Each defense has been doing a great job at targeting and attacking the player. Not a lot of decoys have been working.
It's not like that Franklin game we saw 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Score after score. The first 4 drives.
Heavy defense. Handoff to Bautista. Takes it for about a gain of 1. Now we'll bring him to 2nd and medium. They keep on trying to, on 2nd down, just a little handoff, and it's not been doing too good. This is where you'll see them try and take something as the first quarter winds down. Still score 0-0. As the Tigers can take a breather, try and figure out something to do. And I think they've done a great job at trying to figure it out, but this is where they need to go for it. They need to try and attack what they can find.
You got to take some risks here, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They need to find where there's holes, and I think that's what Sidwell's talking about. That they're not holding up as good as they think. They're just not doing what they need.
I think you're going to see the passing game become more prevalent in the second quarter here because the run game, it was working, but not obviously to the degree they wanted it to. So I think you're going to see a change in scheme here.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably what we will definitely see. It's just something that they need to work on, as it's still a 0-0 game and very close, but we'll see how it goes. As North Attleboro takes the field again. Sidwell still talking to the Tigers offense. It's all strategy here. Just trying to figure out how they can get into this end zone. As they flip the field, maybe a little more luck going the other way. You'll see that a lot with some teams. Torrance still not to be targeted. Leonard trips and falls down and fumbles it from the 35-yard line.
That was close.
That's number 73 for the Rocketeers who got there. Credited with the sack. Just lost the snap there.
That's going to hurt some of the momentum there. It's going to be a 4th and 17 now. They have to punt.
Yep, another punt for Brandon. As he boots it. Takes it to the left. That's just sold. Cut down the seam. Brought across the 50. Short of the 50. Short of the 45. As the Rocketeers head back on the sideline. Head back. Rocketeers have been having a little bit of success again. Success this year. They don't have any Hockomock wins, just like Ton, but they're ranked 4 in Division 3 with a 3-2 record. Still been doing pretty well for what they've been given. And Taunton has been very good as well. Ranked 6, trying to get that home game for this playoffs coming up. Only 2 weeks away.
And the number 1 ranked team is Franklin, a team you saw 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and
that was a very competitive game.
Until the end.
Yeah, until the second half.
That's brought up past the 30. It's again the running back. It's number 2. That's Schultz again. Schultz has been doing very well, getting up that sideline, finding the holes. Very fast explosiveness from the running back today. As that brings him to the 30-yard line. Quick handoff again to the fullback. Brings it for about a gain of 6. That's number 44 again.
Rocketeers are moving the ball here. They're getting close.
They are.
Tigers gotta look to shore up that defense, you know.
It's Berthium again. 2nd and 5 for the Rocketeers.
2nd down and 6 play coming up now for Big Red.
Motion by the Big Red. Handoff again. That's number 7. Tackled for a gaining 1. That's number 7, Hanwich. Christopher Hanwich. Haven't seen him yet. First handoff, trying to maybe incorporate something else, trying to be unpredictable. One thing that you'll see with high school football is here you'll usually see in NFL they can get a field goal. They can get guaranteed 3 points most of the time because they have kickers who can do that. But not here. not in high school. Won't see that. It's rare. Ooh, has a jump by the Tigers. It's an encroachment by the Tigers. Just got a little jumpy there.
Not what you want in that spot.
Yeah, that's costly. Don't need that there, especially as that's a first down. It's very hard for the Tigers to get that right there. They don't need that as the Rocketeers hurry back up to the line of scrimmage. Run again. That's Schultz again. Takes it to the left. Brings it to the left hash.
See the Rocketeers there. They were moving to that snap.
Yeah, they knew what they had
Trying
was
to get
going to hurt that defense, and they did it. It's exactly what they needed.
Caught Taunton off guard. I don't think they were set up.
Oh, they weren't. They definitely weren't. Frasoli has been controlling this team pretty well. That's what he's trying to get. 6 on the board right now. A lot of motion. Handoff again. And just swallowed by the line. That's number 24, Profit. Just got right there. And Schultz just got swallowed by the Tiger defense.
Number 56, Isaiah Rose.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
Rocketeers at the 12. Third down and medium. Handoff again. That's to the left. And reaches for the first down. Won't give it to him. Looks like it'll be a little short. That was number 7 again. Hanwich. Hanwich again on the handoff. As the Rocketeers hurry right back up to the line in 4th and 1. Looking to get something quick here. Not allowing Taunton to do anything. Quick quarterback dive. Does not look like. Did not get what they needed.
Yeah, he was short.
Yeah, Tigers get that possession back. Great job by the Tigers defense to get him right there. Just didn't give him anything. Ryan McDougal leading the charge, tackling and swarming the running back. That's exactly what they needed there.
Yeah, defense steps up big after a few big plays giving up in the running game.
Yeah, right when they needed it, they knew what they were going to do and just did it exactly. Leonard backed up on his own. 7. His own red zone. Looking to drive back. Handoff again. It's Bautista. Only for a gain of few. Just couldn't get much there. Don't know exactly what they were trying to get here, but if they can get a score here, that's big for them because they get the ball back in the second half, and it'll give them that position that they need.
Yeah, obviously it's been a slow-moving game so far in terms of scoring. So any score could be pretty big here.
Yeah, been a very slow game, so the Tigers are just looking to get that right now.
That last drive of the Rocketeers is definitely the longest so far, and they still ended up with nothing. So
100%. Leonard takes a snap, hands off to Johnson, swallowed by the North Attleboro defense. That's number 45, Bannon. Just read it and got it. Just read what he was going to do. Yeah. And
now Taunton's been
got the running back
kind of
easily.
predictable in that sense.
Yeah, they've been very predictable. I think they've been watching a lot of film because they have Taunton's ideas and what they plan on doing, like a book currently. Just can't get much going. Ball on the 12-yard line. Third down and long for the Tigers. Three receivers out wide. Two to the left, one to the right. Drops back. Throws it to Torrance for the first down. That's Torrance's first reception. Brings that to the 20. Brings that to the 23.
Yeah, you see Toron there on a curlback route. It's a big play there.
Yeah, it's exactly what they needed. In that moment, they needed him, and he answered that call. He always seems to answer the call. He has great hands, great speed.
Very reliable, yeah.
And when you need him, he'll be there. Pretty much like Batman at this point.
It's a good comparison.
And he's been that guy for the Tigers. He's been that guy for a while. Since he was a freshman, he's been tearing up the field. Handoff to Johnson. Cuts to the left. Swarmed by a bunch of Attleboro defenders. North Attleboro. Two different schools.
It can get confusing sometimes.
Yeah,
Number 20, Malachi Johnson.
that is true. Malachi Johnson, the last carry.
Even the names sound the same.
About the
Rocketeers,
25.
Bombardiers.
Yeah, Rocketeers, Bombardiers, kind of copying themselves. The red Rocketeers, the blue Bombardiers. But whatever. Probably designed by the same person. You never know. Second inning for the Tigers. As they get back to the line. Torrance lined up on the left side. Katie on the right. And Sherry on along with. Quick pass to McCady. Just swarmed. Fell. Couldn't get much. Been a lot of sets with three receivers, mostly number 3, Jose Torrance, number 5, Demetrius Cherion, and number 9, McCady. All can do their own things. Haven't been targeted much today, but
No.
you'll probably see them more as the game goes on, especially after halftime. There's going to be a lot of long talk. Sidwell trying to figure out what they can do better.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the passing game get going more in this drives here, so.
Exactly, as the Tigers kicking their 5-minute offense with only around 5 left to go in the first half. Pass down the middle to Torrance. Takes it past the 40. Takes it all the way to the 35. Carried by a swarm of North Attleboro defenders. And there goes Torrance again. Just getting that pass and getting those extra yards. That's what he does.
He's just open all the time.
7-11. Just can always get that pass when you need him.
He just finds a way.
Oh yeah, very shifty. When you need him, you can call him.
Yeah, the
And
yards,
that works.
the yards after the catch there, you can notice that definitely. That one fake.
Exactly. Handoff to Johnson again. Takes it past the 50. Flag thrown in the backfield. Looks like a holding on Ton. That's costly. Costly hold for the Tigers. Only 4:14 left to go in the second, and they need to get something here. They're in a tough third down situation and found how to get out of that. So they're looking to figure out what to do here. Bring it to first and long.
That last penalty assessed against the Tiger offense.
Be great to see a good drive here from Taunton just to end the half.
Exactly what they need. 10-yard penalty there. Repeat third down. Two receivers on the left. Cherion motion. Hand off to Cherion. Cuts it. And swarmed at the 33-yard line.
Number 5, Demetrius Cherion with that carry.
Brings it to second and long for the Tigers, around second and 18. Costly hold for the Tigers right there. The play before and just couldn't get what they needed. It's on line jump there a little bit. And no call there, but could have been costly for the Tigers. One in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. It's McCady. And brings it back to around where they were. That's 3rd and 11 for the Tigers. Brings it to about manageable. They have a lot of things in their playbook that can get you 10-plus yards.
Yeah.
And that's where Sidwell is going to go with this. He might try and take it a little passive, but with 2:40 left, you're trying to get as much as you can.
Yeah.
The worst case scenario is a punt.
Yeah, you don't want that. You got to get points here.
Yeah, but they're going to try. Leonard drops back, pass to the right, tore on again, and wrestled down at the 32-yard line.
It's really your first deep pass of the game, and it was a great find by Leonard.
He's
Fine
been
throw on the sideline.
just put it exactly where he needed it, and that's the third down in a row that Torrin's been targeted. They've just been finding him, and that's what he does. He is a great player.
We're definitely noticing that pattern here.
Oh, yeah. Torrin is the guy that they go to.
I mean, it's working, so.
And they're going to continue to go there again and again. If that works, no reason to not do it.
It's really the first deep ball that's been thrown in the game, too.
Handoff to Johnson. Just tripped up at the line. That's Malachi Johnson again. He's been switching in and out with Batista, but has been doing what he needs to do. That stays 2nd and 10. Again, none. Just got it back to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers are within 2 minutes. It's 1:30 left to go in the first half. Under 1:30 remaining. Leonard drop back, pass to Johnson, takes it to the 35-yard line. Good pass by number 20 there, Malachi Johnson. Great reception. Time on the field, 109 left to go in the game. This again brought to you by Town Educational Network.
A minute left. Doesn't seem like a lot of time, but it's plenty of time to make something happen here.
Exactly. If you're just tuning in, game is 0-0 in the second quarter, and they're just trying to figure out something to do here. If it gets it to it, you might see a field goal, but most likely you're going to see a shot towards the end zone here. 3rd down, only a minute to go. And they've been piecing in and out. And 3rd down has been their down. Especially Toron's been getting everything on 3rd down. He's just been what they needed.
If I'm North Attleboro, at halftime you gotta figure that out. You can't let Taunton keep converting on 3rd downs.
Yeah. Looks like their defense is giving up a little bit. As Attleboro calls another timeout. Still a minute to go as the Tigers recoup.
It's an interesting one there.
Yeah, just realized they didn't have the best defensive set.
Yeah, I don't think they like what they saw there.
Yeah, that happens a lot. You'll see 2 timeouts in a row just to get what they need. Each team had 3 timeouts to burn. Taunton's been through 1 now. Those timeouts get used more effectively in the later quarters, but here it's not bad to get a few timeouts. 1:09 left to go in the first half. Still score 0-0. This Tigers look to get something going here. Third down 7 for the Tigers on the left hash. Leonard takes a snap, drops back, looks left, throws left, and no one's looking at him. That's intended for Johnson, just couldn't get anything going there. Incomplete for the Tigers. Brings up 4th down. Seeing what the Ton's going to do here for this with only 1:05 left to go in the second half. Sidwell trying to strategize here, it seems. They're in the opponent's half, so most likely see something
Yeah.
targeted towards a first down. Just not much use in doing anything else.
Yeah, I mean, might as well, because
Long
a field goal seems too deep here.
Yeah,
I think
too
that's not
long
going
of
to
a
happen.
field goal.
Then obviously probably not going to punt. So gotta go for it.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
See what you can get here.
One in the backfield, far out wide. There's another timeout by North Attleboro. Basically icing the Taunton offense to maybe reconsider what they're going to do. But
That kind of killed the mood. Crowd was getting pumped.
yeah,
Just timeout.
the jungle's always wild up here, but you'll probably see more of that later. Especially when the Tigers start winning and they start doing what they need to do.
Oh,
This
it gets
crowd
loud in here, yeah.
rowdy. And I love every second of it. Great atmosphere here in Taunton. Leonard looking to do something here. He's been having a good game, good passes, good checkdowns, been going through his reads correct, and just needs to get something good. Again, 4th and long for the Tigers. Ball at the 30-yard line. Looks like a hard count from the Tigers. And timeout called by the Tigers. No jump for North Attleboro. Just 4 consecutive timeouts for
It's really a
for
bit
each
much
team.
now.
Yeah. You have these timeouts, so you use them. And that's what they've been doing. And it's not been.
Well, there's still 2 more left, 1 for each team, so we could be here for a little bit longer.
100%, but we'll see how it goes.
Hopefully we get something at the end of all this.
For sure. Also, teacher appreciation night here at Taunton, as appreciating all that these teachers do for everyone here. Everyone bring out their favorite teacher.
It's the field goal unit. It's on.
Exactly. Yeah, field goal unit. Long field goal for the Tigers. Kick is wide right. Looked like it almost had enough juice. Just could not get there. 47-yard blast for the Tigers. Just couldn't get it. That was number 34, Deloitte. Sete Deloitte. Everyone calls him Sete.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
good shot at it, just
That
a
was
little
close.
wide. Yeah, that's asking a lot. As I was saying earlier, you don't usually see much like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard job to do.
Yeah.
You just couldn't get it done. Handoff, cuts to the right, and wrestled down by a swarm of Tiger defenders. It's profit again.
We're under a minute here now, so looks like North Attleboro is going to run out the clock here, unless we see something creative.
Probably what we'll see here. They might take a shot at the very end, but it's doubted. None in the back. One in the backfield for North Attleboro. Handoff again for the fullback. That's number 44, Bartholomew. Just kind of running out the clock. Only 13 seconds left to go, and they'll probably just let it tick. And that will do it for the first half.
And that will take us to the half. Zeros up on the board. A nice
Score is
job
0-0.
by both teams for a fight
Nothing for the Tigers. We will see you back in the second half, but stick around for our halftime show as our THS band gets underway.
It's like, oh, that's a good thing.
Nice round of applause for the North Attleboro cheerleaders. And a nice round of applause, please, for the Taunton High School cheerleaders. And a great job again, as always, this evening. Our Taunton High School Tiger Marching Band, as well as our color guard. Nice round of applause for all of those young folks working to entertain us this evening.
Hello and welcome back to the second half as the Tigers take on the North Attleboro Rocketeers. And it's off. Kicked all up into the goal line. Bounced off of Schultz. And knee down into the end zone.
Ball sails through the end zone. And North Attleboro.
That was
offense. First down and 10 from the 20-yard line.
I'm Zachary Johnson here with my other host, Matthew Clayman, as the second half is underway here at TN Sports for our second edition. If you're just tuning in, the score is 0-0, and we taking off again. Quarterback keep, and he tracks down to 25 for a gain of 5.
The first half was obviously a really good battle between both sides. Neither could really get going offensively. I mean, enough to score. There were a few good plays on each side, but nothing led to points. So I think we're going to see both teams be a lot more aggressive on the offensive side.
Yeah, exactly. Just been a very passive game so far.
Started off a bit sloppy, a few turnovers.
Well, just one by Rizzoli, but handoff to number 2. That's again to Nathan Schultz. He's been the main target for the North Attleboro offense here today. 3rd and 2 on their own half. They're at their own 28.
Ball on the nose of 28-yard line, 3rd down and short now coming up.
3rd down and short for the
The red offense.
for the red offense. Rizzoli motions his receiver. Handoff to Schultz, and body slammed by Ethan Harris. Again, Ethan had that big interception early in the game, just with authority. Just said no. Stopped him like a brick wall. Those were his wrestling moves.
Yeah, you can see that coming into play there.
Yeah, he's a big wrestler for Taunton High. Won something for state last year. Just a great job by Ethan to use what he knows. That's the punt. It's Bartholomew. And only to about the 50 as it rolls in weird ways. Gets tapped down at the 50. Puts Taunton in decent field position as they come here. Something that we've seen about Taunton is they have great special teams. They have a very, very good kickoff. They get down there and they can. Their kicker Sete just can absolutely blast the ball as far as he needs to, and almost made that long kick to end the second, but just couldn't get anything done there. As
It's exactly what you want there for the Tiger offense, and that punt didn't go too far down the field. I mean, Tigers are at the 50, so
Wildcat offense here. As Leonard lines up on the right, Johnson takes a snap and runs it to the left for only a gain of 2. Different look there. Haven't seen that.
nope. Yeah.
That was Malachi Johnson on the carry.
Definitely a creative change by Sidwell.
Yeah, definitely trying to figure out something different as Malachi Johnson takes it again in the Wildcat. Torn motions once again to Johnson. Wrestles it to about the 45. Different look.
Twice, yeah.
Don't know exactly what they're going to do here, but
Can't imagine they'll run
not
that
going
again.
back. A little bit of a Wildcat thing, just not going too well. Trying to figure out something.
Yeah,
They
because
just couldn't
the
get
run's
much.
been getting stuffed all day, so you got to try something.
Exactly. High school's always been a run-heavy offense, but
It's those times, though, like when the run isn't working, what are you going to do?
exactly. And they do a good job at that, especially this year, but just couldn't get anything there. Trying to figure out something different. Leonard back in the shotgun. Drops back. Again to Torn at the first down. That 3 means he's money on third down as he gets that first down on the 38-yard. Going to the 38-yard line.
We've seen that all game, straight to Toron.
That's exactly what he's been doing. He's just been perfect at that. That's exactly what they need to do, and you'll probably see that keep on happening. If he can get open, that's going to be Leonard's first read all the time, because he's been his best target all year. He has a lot of targets. You'll see number 9, McCady. You'll see number 5, Sherion, who's very fast, track superstar, and can just burn. Hand off to Johnson again. Dives for a few extra yards.
You see a lot of multi-sport athletes on this team.
Exactly. That's been their best thing. Toron plays baseball. Sherion said runs track. McCady does a lot of other things. Don't know exactly about Johnson. Johnson new to the team this year, but has been doing everything he needs. He has made his spot on this team. You see a lot of these guys build up here, and he's different, but he's been doing very well. He's doing very well for the Tiger offense. 3 receivers out wide again. Fakes the handoff. Throw to number 44, Ryan Keenan. Takes it past the 30-yard line for the first down. Brings it up to the 26-yard line. Good job by Keenan catching that quick bubble screen. Didn't look like he was really expecting it.
No,
but
yeah.
just got it right away.
Turned at the last second and was able to make that catch.
Yeah, rushed by their offense and just got it.
But with the score right now, we'll take what we can get on offense.
Yep, 6:20 left to go in the third. Fakes the handoff again. Pass to number 9, McCady, as he takes it past 25, around the 20-yard line. Second and medium for the Tigers. Second and 6. Only a 40-yard reception, but getting them towards the red zone. Only around 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter, and nothing going again so far for the Tigers. Motion by Sherion. Fakes the handoff. Runs it up the middle. And just gets swallowed by the North Attleboro defense. Takes a big hit by number 55 for North. That is Caden Leary on the stop. They've been having a great defense. Just a great job at doing what they need to do.
We're definitely seeing a pattern here. The Tigers will get a few plays going, then there'll be a run stuff, and then they'll have to pick it back up again.
Yeah, I think it has to do with the defense. I think that's been the main thing. That has been the main thing, but I think the coaches, the head coach for North Attleboro, Don Johnson, has had a great scheme, and so has Coach Brad Sidwell, and all of the other assistant coaches for both teams have just drew everything up perfectly that they've needed to do. A lot of motion from the Tigers right now, trying to figure something out. Shotgun, drop back, looks left, and just looks like it was thrown away. But amazing toe tap catch by number 9, McCady, right on the sideline. It was a very, very athletic catch by McCady. Just didn't look like that was for anyone. And he just reached up there and snatched it away.
Really looked like it was going to be like a nothing play.
Yeah, it looked like it was meant for the birds. And
that was last second. That was great catch there.
Oh, no.
And again with the ball at the 20-yard line. 4:36.
Not a first down play, but definitely something good. Fourth down play. McCady's 6'1" frame came in play there. No, none in the backfield. Hard count by Leonard. Trying to get something going. As Taunton calls a timeout. Tough play here. Looks like the field goal unit's coming in. Yep. It's the kicker again. Trying to get him offsides, but just couldn't get anything. And that's the kicker, number 34, Sete Delote, is coming out. He has a very strong leg. Played soccer for many years. And just something that he can do pretty well.
Yeah, I've been around him. He's amazingly talented. He's a great player.
Yeah, good to see his talents come out here. And if he can get something, then that's all they need. A lot of these NFL kickers were former soccer players who could just absolutely boot the ball. Just learn the right technique, and you can get what you need. Tigers offense obviously does not want 3 points here, but they're trying to get what they can. They know their offense isn't as strong as they needed to, and with 4:36 left to go in the second half, in the third quarter, they're just trying to get any points they can. Tough spot for the Tigers right here.
Come on.
Good snap, and just too.
I think it was tipped.
Yeah, too narrow and tipped. Just didn't look like it was going to get any height. Just blocked. Good snap. Good hold. Just didn't get what they need as the North Attleboro offense takes it at the 25-yard line.
And we're
20-yard line.
still tied at 0.
Yep. This is a true offensive power match here. Has just nothing going
It's
on.
like the Bills and Chiefs here.
It just nothing going on currently. Just a very good defensive game. I think that's what you have to give credit to because the Tigers have had very good games. They have a win differential of, they have an average margin of win by 6.1, even after losing a very hard game to Franklin. As the quarterback takes it out again, that's for Soley. Second and third was McDougal. Tackles for Soley there for a gain of 7. Second and 3 for the Rocketeers offense. It's a crucial moment for the Tigers right here to try and get something. Maybe get a turnover, try and switch the tides. 3 fumble recovery touchdowns for the Tigers this year, by the way. Very good job. It's leading the Hawk. As Schultz is taken down. Wrestled down by Harris. Actually, my correction, number 55, Ryan McDougal.
I spoke a lot about North Attleboro's run defense in the first half. It was very successful, but on this drive, Tiger defenses shut him down, led by Ryan McDougal here.
Exactly. Ryan McDougal, captain, has just been all around leading this defense, especially while LaPlante is hurt. Hopefully he can come back for a late postseason run. Schultz down the middle and absolutely demolished by number 3, Jose Toron. That was Giovanni Rivera. The reception there brings him to the 33-yard line. Only 3 minutes remaining in the third. This has been a very tight game, as you can tell. No scores yet. But see what we can do here. Frisoli drops back, throws an absolute seed down the field, and just right through the receiver's hands. Great pass.
Just missed that.
Just missed it. That was intended for number 2, Nathan Schultz.
That last pass intended for number 2, Nathan Schultz.
Wow, just
That was very close.
burned number 7, Micaiah Gonzalez. Hasn't been really attacked much this game, but he was attacked a lot in the Franklin game. Just couldn't guard too well. And just missed it. As number 55, McDougal, gives a little bit of a talking to number 7, Gonzalez. Looks like just a little upset with that blown coverage there.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the Rocketeers, that's got to give you hope that this offense can't get going.
Yeah, great pass, just right through his hands. Attacked again, and again, right past the receiver's reach.
Seems to like that sideline.
Yeah, he also saw that the number 7 just couldn't exactly get that speed of the receivers and just tried to attack him. Just didn't work out there. Third down and 10 for the Rocketeers offense.
Think they'll try that again, Zach?
Probably. You might see a run here. They got their fullback, number 44, Bartholomew, back in the thing, pass blocking. Tip drill there. Intended for Rivera. Ethan Harris on the coverage again. Almost got the interception. And that brings out the special teams for the Rocketeers. Another punt. Logan Frank with the tip.
I mean, we have 3 straight passing plays there, so
A lot of passing.
we're definitely noticing a change here.
0-0 game. They're just trying to do what they can. Punt for Bartholomew. Fumbled. by Toron and just wrestled down right where he got it, the 33-yard line. Just bounced off his fingers. Chilly night, that always impacts how his games are played. If you just look at some of these guys, you can't tell because they're not wearing anything.
No,
A select few,
they're
but
zoned in.
it's always a select few, but you'll see it on some people. They just like to feel like in touch. They feel like it gives them more motivation to play in that cold weather and just power through.
It's like Matt Judon with his red sleeves.
Yeah, exactly. Like number 55, Ryan Keenan.
Mm-hmm.
Always just no sleeves, just a wrist guard, just whatever he needs. But no accessories, really. 2 receivers out wide. Fakes the handoff. Looks down the middle. Tipped. Tipped by number 44, Bartholomew. Again, he's been everywhere. Also the punter for North Attleboro.
Usually receiving the ball at the 35-yard line would seem like, you got good field position. But in this game, being
Yeah.
at 35 is a long way to go.
Yeah, they've had much better field position. They've had it at the 50. They've had it at the 40. They even had it at like the 30 on that interception. Just They can't get much going here. Their defense has just been spectacular.
Both sides, yeah.
Yeah, North Attleboro's offense has been stalling. Taunton's offense has obviously been better, but just hasn't happened. Takes it up to about the 35. Quick run there. It's Bautista. 3rd and 8 for the Tigers. Again, a third down play. I've said that too many times today, and I think that's been the issue. It's just been third down. It's like 5 third downs in a possession, it seemed like. And it keeps a lot of like possession time for the Tigers, but it's just not been what they needed for both teams.
It's also drained the clock.
Yeah. Only 1:30 left in the third. Still nothing on the board. But likely to change. Drop back for Leonard. Swarmed by Attleboro defenders and just wrestled down as North jumps up and down on that swarm. Likely to get the Taunton sideline a little psyched up. It's usually what you'll see. If they feel like they're being shut up, that's when they show up.
Yeah, you gotta hope.
They love overrated chants, too. It's Brennan again on the punt. Great boot. Brings it to the 36-yard line. North Attleboro's own 36. North Attleboro's been targeting their select guys. Number 2, Nathan Schultz, plays running back, but also got some time at receiver.
Yeah.
Giovanni Rivera, number 8, has been targeted a lot. Bartholomew has been targeted a decent amount at the fullback, been able to get some much-needed yards. But it's been great defensive play. Taunton had that amazing stop at the goal line. That were likely points. Fakes the handoff. And swarmed by Tiger defenders. That's Brennan again. The punter, but also playing defense.
Tiger defense gives it right back to them after Leonard was just sacked.
Exactly, that's Tanner Brennan on the swarm there. Second and 15. Second and 15 for the North Attleboro offense. Great sack, just got off that line of scrimmage playing the end. Just got what he needed. That's a timeout for North Attleboro. Oh no, never mind. That's the end of the third quarter. Here at Theodore Alexo Tiger Stadium, as it's 0 North Attleboro, 0 Taunton. As the Tigers look to stop them here and get back on the offense and figure out what they need to do to get some points here. And what do you think that is for the Tigers. What do you think they can do to get points?
Well, we've seen a bunch of different looks here. We've seen the running game come out. That wasn't as successful. We've seen a few passing plays, mostly on third down, like you said before. A lot of third down plays. I would just keep trying different things until something works and then stick with it.
Yeah, I think Toron is going to be the key for success, or
I
another
agree.
receiver. Like
Someone's got
Braden,
to pop out here.
exactly. Like Braden Mullen had a big reception early in the game last year. I mean, 2 weeks ago here against Franklin. You'll probably see a lot of that again. You can find some other offensive weapons. You have some seniors on the bench that can get some play time, some big shot guys. And we'll see what can happen here. Baton's just looking to hold this team, this North Attleboro offense that's just been kind of stagnant so far. Rizzoli in the shotgun, drops back, rush for Brandon again. Shoelace catch. And number 2, Nathan Schultz, wrestled down by a swarm of Tiger defenders. Among the charge,
You got to give them praise
Ethan
there.
Harris.
That almost was big loss of yards there. Just being able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, just got what they needed. Out of that was just a very defense just kind of collapsed on him, and
Yeah, the blitz was heavy there, and just had to get rid of it.
surprising they could even get a game in -1 there. Looked like they were doomed. Rizzoli takes a snap, drops back to about the 25. Target to the left. That's number 8, Giovanni Rivera again for a first down. Tackled by Anthony Pettyjohn. There. Good play, just got what they needed. Third down. Those third down passes coming in clutch. A little bit of a curl there. Fakes the handoff. Again to Rivera. Wrestled down by number 5. That's Demetrius Sherion. For about a gain of 6.
Marketeer is definitely getting some momentum here. That
Now they're
passing
figuring
play.
out. But this has happened before. This
It's
same
true. Very true.
thing that just has led to nothing. And
That's all we got to go with right now.
flag on the play. As they call it, defensive penalty on the Tigers. Looks like an encroachment. As they track it up another 10 yards. That's a tough break for Ton. Brings it to the Tiger 42-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Quarterback gets rocked and caught.
Whoa, what a catch.
Really tough catch. Looks like maybe even a little shove from Pettyjohn that just still caught it.
That's
very impressive.
If you're North Attleboro, that's exactly what you want.
Now Kaiser with that
Big play.
great catch. Haven't seen that all night, and just got exactly what they needed. That's the first long pass for North Attleboro, and in a costly time. So they get first down and goal on the 7-yard line with a lot of things to play with here.
That play definitely broke the cycle.
Exactly. A little bit of a fade to the left side, and dropped. Good throw, just a little out of the reach of Bartholomew.
What a catch that was.
Yeah, great job. Haven't seen him much, Kaiser, this game, but did what he needed to do.
Yeah, that and more.
100%. Puts them in a very tough situation here for the Tigers. They need to figure out how to play this defense. Flag on the field for the Rocketeers, pushes them back. Replay first down. Puts them all the way to the 19-yard line. That's big for Baton. The Tigers needed that.
You don't want that if you're North Attleboro. You got to score here. You can't be affording penalties in the red zone, especially.
No, they need this win. They need it bad. They need to try and act. They need to try and figure that out. Two receivers on the left. Motion. Fakes the handoff. To the right side. Oh, that's again. Same receiver that made that circus catch.
Got it, yep.
To get to where they were. That's again for Kaiser.
So they're back about where they were after that big catch. So it's one of those spots you'd say it's almost guaranteed points, but you can't say that in this game.
Yeah, you never know. You never know here because they've been stopped here a few times. Second and goal again. Or just second and goal. Schultz drops back. Looks right. Runs right. Swarmed. And just throws it away. As he gets tackled by number 24, Prophet. Just kind of swarmed him. Had to get that ball out of his hands. And he did. But definitely not ideal. Trying to find something. Third down. Still a lot of room. Even in range for even a chip shot field goal if they need it. All of the Tiger coaches on the sideline trying to figure out what they can do here.
Obviously, very important to get a stop here, as we don't know what's going to happen with the offense.
Fakes the handoff, looks left. Broken up by McKyon. Gonzalez. That was intended for number 8, Giovanni Rivera. Big stop by the Tigers.
Really big stop.
Very, very big. As the kicking unit for the Rocketeers comes on. Taunton blocked a field goal 2 weeks ago against Franklin. Big job there, seeing if they can try and do that here.
This is pretty close here. Let's see if we're looking at our first points of the game.
Still not an easy task here.
Nope.
As it's up and good for North Attleboro. The score is 3-0 Rocketeers with 9:33 left.
Gotta hope
in the
that
fourth quarter.
that won't be enough. Hopefully
Yeah.
the Tigers can come back here.
Taunton needs to figure out something here. They've had a very good, very, very good offense all year. And they need to figure out how to capture that right now. Just looks like it's kind of fading away, you know?
Yeah, you would say they gotta get a big play here. Just like North Attleboro did. Gotta get down the field.
Yeah. It could even start on a kickoff, for example, because they haven't had the greatest special teams, but if they can figure out something here, then that's huge. If Jose Toron can figure it out, if he can get something in Johnson, Sherion, all these fast players can get something going. And it's off. A little bit of a short kick again. Johnson gets it close. Brings it past the 40-yard line. Around the 42-yard line for the Tigers.
Good
This
positioning
offense
there.
comes on here, led by Jacob Leonard, the senior captain, trying to figure out what he can do to get some points for the Tigers.
Really important drive here.
Yeah, this is a chance to be a leader. Someone to take the job.
Take the reins.
Yeah. Control this team and bring them to where they need, because it's all they can do currently. This is where a receiver, McCady, Toron can definitely do something good. Quick pass to Toron on the right sideline. For a first down. First down, about a 10-yard pass. Toron's just been doing all he needs to do. Very great pass catcher. I would call him an elite high school pass catcher. He has great hands. He's fast. He does everything he needs to do extremely well.
Elusive. Yeah. He can really extend the plays. And it seems like
Yeah,
there's
he's a
nothing there.
playmaker.
Yeah.
You'll see him on some runs sometimes. Nothing here today, but still a lot of game left. Quick handoff to Johnson. Right up the middle. Oh, tracking right up to the 30. Past the 30-yard line. That's when Malachi Johnson looks like he was dead in the reins there. Figured it out and got that first down for the Tigers.
Really big play there. You needed that from your running game.
Yeah, just looked like he was stopped, and he always gets that extra yards.
Oh,
He
yeah,
looked like he got a little bit of a speed boost. Like a Mario mushroom,
I
just
think so. Power up, yeah.
right down or like one of those stars. The
Yeah.
Mario stars, just,
The music starts playing.
yeah. That's again Johnson. Tracked past the 35-yard line. Just a short gain there. But as we were saying, he wasn't letting a defender stop him there. He
No.
hit it and he kept going.
He reminds me of Ramondre Stevenson out there.
Kinda.
Just keeps going.
Just the way he plays.
Extending plays, doesn't go down.
Yeah. Even a little bit of Christian McCaffrey, just very
That too.
elusive.
Mhm.
You'll see him jumping, you'll see him juking, spinning. Just a very elusive running back. Great to see. Batista's more of a head straight dude, and both work very well. It's a short gain again. It's Johnson again. Crosses the 25 for a short gain. 3rd and 6 for the Tigers. Not necessarily in field goal range, but trying to figure out what to do here. It's a little bit of a different set as Keenan comes off. Looks like 3 receivers set once again. It's pretty much what Tom likes. 3 receivers,
Yeah, it's the
Bunch
most
of
common
linemen.
set, yeah.
2 receivers, 1 running back, 5 linemen. Leonard drops back, looks down the middle, and broken up. It's like maybe a little bit of a push there on Toron. Nothing called in that.
Nope.
A little bit of a chippy late hit. Intended for Sherion, just couldn't get to him. This looks like a little bit of a push there. But just got to figure out what to do here. They have a lot of targets. They're going for it.
Definitely got some options here.
You think there might have been some times where they should have just went for it and
Yeah.
didn't end up going.
If they knew it was going to play out like this, probably would have went for it more.
Yeah. They,
Crucial play here.
very big play in this. The play is blown dead. Timeout. 6:39 left to go in the game. What are you expecting here, Matt?
Not sure here. They could try and go for a run, but that's always risky with how the run game has gone so far in this game for the most part. What the default would be, say, is find Toron wherever he is.
Yeah. Toron, you'll see him open a lot, but he's been getting guarded very tightly by Rivera. He's been guarded good by whoever. Just North Attleboro's defense has been very, very good.
Well, they've been on top of it,
Yeah,
especially the second half. Yeah.
100%. And 6:39 left to go in the game. It's not the end of the world if Taunton doesn't get something going here, but it's
pretty important.
yeah, it's a pretty important part of the game. They still have some time, some timeouts. They can figure out something, but they need it. They need it here. This is one of their biggest possessions of anything. Drops back, looks left, scrambles left, and just trips about a turf monster and falls. An incomplete. Oh,
Not what you want there.
Rocketeer defense just held up there, and
But like you said, it's not the end of the world. We gotta get a quick stop here though, because you can't let them run down the clock and just
need to figure out how to get it done here.
yeah. Turnover would be great here.
Yeah,
Interception, fumble, something. Need something to spark the offense.
This is where the peanut punch comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to punch that ball out. Coined by Charles Tillman, the Bears. Schultz, quarterback run. One's to the left. Wrestled down. Wrestled out of bounds.
I think you're going to see that a lot in this drive. Just running the ball, taking their time,
Yeah,
doing whatever they can to get the clock down.
time keeps ticking, but Taunton's run defense has been great, so
Yeah.
don't expect that to necessarily change, but they can get some things done.
No.
They
Yeah, you
definitely
can't let it change here.
Ball spots at the 28-yard line, second down play.
Run defense got to be strong, but you also got to prepare for the deep ball, as we've seen last play,
Yeah, they don't want
last position. Yeah.
to do anything. Taunton only one timeout left, but can do what they do. Oh, interception by Ethan Harris, taken to the 10 and brought down at the 10-yard line, out of bounds. There is a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play.
That's just a great play there by Ethan. Hopefully it stands. Hopefully it stands. Yep.
The flag was on North Attleboro, and that is Taunton's possession. As Ethan Harris, for his second interception of the night, provides a very costly mistake for North Attleboro.
Like I said, exactly what you needed.
Yeah, that's insanity for Taunton.
Wow.
That is so big here. Just couldn't believe that play call. I don't know how you do that. I don't understand how you throw that. Just
really
looked like a little bit of a screen. Absolute ate up, and Ethan Harris, a little bit of a juggle catch.
Ended up being like a 50-50 ball, so you can't risk that.
Yeah, that was insanity. As they bring within the 10. Quick run to Johnson, tackled on the left side for a gain of 2.
John Gallagher with a tackle for North Attleboro. Clock continues to run.
Clock continues to run. Within 5 minutes left to go. As the tides have shifted in
Absolutely.
Taunton's favor here. You can feel the atmosphere just change. Got us all out of our seats.
Literally.
Yeah. Ethan Harris just cannot believe that play. Handoff again to Bautista. Nothing.
Get stuffed
Gain of
again.
a few.
Number 27, Brian Bautista.
Brings it to 3rd and goal.
On that last carry.
They're holding up. Their defense is just holding strong. Very, very tough situation. They do not want a field goal here.
You gotta give props to them after that last play, that interception. You gotta,
Yeah, you would think they'd be deflated, but
yeah.
they seem okay. They're
Exactly what they
holding up
needed.
very well.
Well, you've got some options here. Worst comes to worst, you can kick it, and you're definitely in field goal range.
If they get stopped here, I'm assuming they'll go for a kick.
Yeah.
3 receivers out wide. Handoff again to Batista. Nothing. Just a gain of a few. Third straight handoff. And the Rocketeers with the tackle. The run has just not been doing anything. They need to get that spark. They need something.
Here comes the kicking team.
As the kicking unit comes out.
Oh,
4th and goal for the Tigers. Just, you could feel that momentum shift. And now you have to bring out the kicking unit.
that hurts.
Like,
3 straight runs.
it's hopefully 3 points, but it's
Nothing's
still
guaranteed.
really rough. The kick is up and blocked and kneeled in the end zone.
Just stunned.
Wow.
That's a tough blow.
Just, that's rough.
It's a tough decision there. Like, do you go for it? Do you take the kick? You think, being that close, you would
Yeah, you
take an easy field goal, but
just couldn't get it up.
the kicking team hasn't been successful. I know special teams have been, good, but kicking team field goal has
That's
not been the strong suit tonight.
That is so rough. I think that's all I can say. That hurts.
I don't know how to describe that. We got no words.
That tears the heart out of a team.
Attleboro offense takes over at the 20-yard line.
That was a
9 yards on
run
the
up the
last
middle.
carry.
9 yards on the carry.
Clock continues to run under 3 minutes remain.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, that's an absolute stunner. Just speechless.
Again, Taunton
Just
only with one
speechless.
timeout.
Just seemed one-dimensional in the red zone. Just isn't what they should have done there. And I think they can all sense that currently. As the Rocketeers offense takes it past the 30-yard line for the first down. And that's going to just wind down the game.
Yep.
Maybe another chance for the Tigers to get something here in the 2-minute warning, but just he took it out of bounds. But
It's your only shot here is you gotta hope for a stop here, then have the 2-minute warning.
I don't know if
Then-
is there a 2-minute warning? I don't think so. But still,
Oh,
I don't really know.
I don't know.
I'm still new to high school football. I'm trying to figure that out. Just really tough.
First down, 10 play coming from the 30-yard
No, I
line.
don't think so.
Under 2 minutes remain.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, as
Wish there was.
lines passed.
That would have been
2
great.
minutes. Yeah, it would've
Still don't know if it would help, but
been Rocketeers, the offense takes it almost to the 40 for a medium gain.
energy is gone.
Yeah. 2nd and 3 for the Rocketeers.
It's silent in here.
Yeah, it just got very quiet because the
God.
Tigers just couldn't do anything today.
It's just gut wrenching.
This is looking to be their first shutout of the year. Also, next week, the Rocketeers take on King Philip Regional at North Attleboro High School, while the Tigers take on Attleboro at Attleboro High School next Friday night. Tigers looking to lose their 3rd game of the Kelly Rex Division Hockomock League.
As some fans have begun to exit.
Yeah. Everyone flooding out.
Not
of the
feeling
gates. Yeah. Just a very, very sad scene here.
The band goes on.
Yeah. Somber scene for the Tiger hopeful. Looking to see their first win here in the newly revamped turf. As North Attleboro takes it past first down marker and brings us towards the end. Taunton's schedule, as you can see on the screen, North Attleboro tonight looks like it's going to be a loss. Then Attleboro next Friday night, and then Milford for their Thanksgiving spectacular. Taunton currently 4-2, looking to be 4-3 at the end of this game.
Just gotta hope they rebound.
Yeah, they need to get a spot in this playoff. Trying to get a home game and just isn't what's been going on. Just a really rough time for the Tigers tonight.
If you got to take a positive from this game, it's got to be the defense. Holding North Attleboro to 3 points.
Yeah.
I mean, great showing for them, but
offense just couldn't do anything. And I think
nope.
I think that's because what their offense is runs up the middle. And the trenches for the Rocketeers has just been so crucial and so good that it's been hard.
Yeah.
But that brings us towards the end of the game.
It's going to do it.
That's the final. 3 Rocketeers to 0 Taunton Tigers. As that will bring the Tigers to 4-3, and the Rocketeers also to 4-3. Or 4-2.
4-2, yeah.
Yeah. But thank you here from the team here at Tiger TEN Network. I'm Zach Johnson, along with my host, Matthew Clayman, signing off.
Have a good night.
Not yet. Absolutely, yeah, thank you.